It says here in verse 16 that whosoever, there is no one excluded. Everyone is invited. It's amazing the Calvinist doesn't believe that. John MacArthur and R.C. Sproul and Hank Hanegraaff and a host of those that are out there on the air, and we could just go on and on. Those that are Calvinists believe that Christ only died for the elect, that only those that would become believers because God chooses them to be saved, and they believe as a consequence, not as the means of salvation, are the only ones that Christ died for. But that's not true. This verse clearly teaches the opposite, that God so loved what? Just the elect? No. It says God so loved the world. That's all of mankind. That he gave his only begotten Son, that only the elect could believe? No. That's what Calvinism teaches. It's interesting, and you'll hear people today use a phrase, do you have saving faith? You can just bank on the fact that they have bought into Calvinism, because they're saying that if you have saving faith, that means you are having faith that God has given to you as a result of He's chosen you, and you will continue to improve your Christian life throughout until you die because you are chosen. And it makes really an interesting scenario where works get incorporated, and that if you don't have works, you need to doubt whether you've ever had saving faith. It's a whole interesting scenario, but whenever you hear it, it's a term you need to be alert to, because they usually are confident that they have saving faith, and they will come to you in condescending terms and say, are you sure, brother, that you have had saving faith? And they cause you to doubt your salvation, because I don't know, I never thought about that before. I simply trusted Christ. And of course, if you've trusted Christ, you have saving faith, because saving faith is trusting in Christ. And if you've trusted Christ, He saves everybody that puts their trust in Him. And that's what this verse is saying. That whosoever what? Believeth in Him, or would trust in Him, should not perish. That's because Christ perished in our place. The penalty for sin is death. Christ paid the wages of sin by dying in our place. It says you would not perish, but you would have, again, present tense, just like verse 15, you would presently possess at the moment of belief, and thereafter forever, everlasting life.